Hi Aries, welcome to your November reading. I'm going to pull some baseline cards for you, and then we're going to clarify them and see a little bit more details about what's happening. Okay, let's see what some of the baseline energy is. Oh boy. So far we got Two of Swords and Three of Swords. Two of Swords tells me that you are at some sort of a crossroads and you are wondering what part you may not know, what could be blindsiding you, and that is, I feel like, making you a little bit worried. Let's see if there's any more. The Three of Swords, I mean, you can see it from the card itself. Well, you got a lot going on this month. Okay. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, and it's being not only heartbroken, but really just let down and not feeling like you're going to come out of it. This is a very heavy burden, something that you've been carrying for a long, long time. And it's the completion of a cycle. It's a 10 in this suit, which means that it's time to put this burden down. So this is planting the seeds, and you are looking to plant the seeds for something new, because this heartbreak and this heavy burden that you have just finished putting down is leaving you at that crossroads now of wondering, where do you go and where do you put the work in next? So let's clarify. What has broken your heart here? Why are you brokenhearted? We could be brokenhearted for a lot of reasons. It doesn't necessarily mean by a person or a relationship. We could have had a loss, a death, or something like that. The devil, some sort of a toxic connection is what the devil is. Toxicity in all forms, in your own addictions, and things that you shouldn't be addicted to, whatever it might be, drugs, sex, gambling, whatever. The devil also represents addictions and ties to other people that we assumed were potential soulmates. The opposite card of this is kind of like the Lovers, where there's like union and connection. This is a union and a connection that is bound, that you feel like you can't break from. Okay, so clearly something or a toxic situation is what left you heartbroken. Let's see, what else? Strength. You were wondering how much longer you had to endure it. The strength is finding that thing within that says, I can keep going, and it's figuring out how to do it calmly and not to do it like, see how she has the lion quiet and tame. The lion is not roaring. It's not that kind of strength. It's not beast strength. It's that inner strength of, am I going to make it the rest of the way? Let's see. What is the burden about? You've been carrying quite a burden. Okay. All right. We have the Two of Wands is knowing that there are that there are choices that need to be made. And I see that you're at that crossroads because you got the Two of Swords before. Two of Wands is slightly different. It's where you know that there are two very distinct choices, and you have the world in your hand. So you're wondering which one of those sticks you take with you to go off and get everything in get the whole world, get everything that you want. The Hierophant tells me that there was some like a higher level of commitment, whether it's a marriage or something like that. And that's where the burden was. So clearly there was some sort of long-term partner, I think, that is the burden here. That's where the heartbreak came from. Four of Pentacles is trying to hold on to what you have. And maybe that was it. Maybe you held on longer than you should have. Maybe it was time to let go and find that Emperor or, Empress or type of energy. And the Emperor knows, he sits in his power and he knows things, and he knows what direction he should go in. And this is time for you to find the Emperor energy. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not always good with the astrology of the cards, but I think that's actually an Aries card, the Emperor. So that's interesting. You would have gotten that there. Maybe it means it's the universe is trying to tell you to find that Emperor energy within, so you have the strength to complete this, to figure out which path is yours to take now. Tell me about the Two of Swords. What is the crossroads here? Yep. The crossroads. In order to figure it out, you're going to use your intuition. That is the High Priestess. The High Priestess also knows things, except she knows how to use her gut. She knows that her intuition is her biggest strength, and she does not deny what her gut tells her. And when it tells her that something is not right, and I normally put the cards face down and I put this deck back face up because I was meant to see that the Hierophant is there again at the bottom of it. So clearly some sort of a very committed thing is falling apart here, and your gut is telling you that it's okay. It's time to move forward. And the star is the card of healing. And that is that crossroads that you're at. The only way to be able to move forward is if you heal. It is time for you to do the healing now. Both of these cards are major arcana cards, which tells me that it's fated, it's destiny. There's not really much you can do to stop it. It's not. The minor arcana cards are more about free will, where you get to decide what you do with what you're presented with. The major arcana cards say the universe is going to present you with the different options. And your gut is going to know which way to go and what to do and how to handle it. But you need to heal. The healing is the most important part here. You're never going to be able to move forward if you do not take the time to heal. And it's really important, because otherwise you will bring any of that toxicity forward with you. You will bring the heartbreak forward with you. You will never be able to move forward if you do not take the time right now, while you are at this kind of crossroads and sort of standstill. If you don't heal, it's a must. The universe is telling you, use your gut, and whichever way you need to heal, you have to heal. Whether it's forgiving someone, forgiving yourself, you have to heal and move forward. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. This is about planting new seeds. So what are the new seeds that are coming? I think November is about you processing this heartbreak and going through the motions to, what is this one? Five of Swords. Five of Swords is conflict and fighting, and it's in your head. I mean, look at him. That one's like, he can't get out of his own head. It's living it a lot, and that mental conflict of fighting with yourself. But there's no need to fight if you use that intuition that you've been given, and it's time to just heal and know when it's time to let go. I'm surprised the Eight of Cups didn't come out, honestly. That would be the card to just walk away. Interestingly, the Eight of Wands came out, which is a card of forward movement. It's communication, it's movement, it's swift. So I feel like quickly, even though this feels like it's you're never going to be able to get your head out of this, that it feels like you're just going to live in this constant mental conflict over it. No, I feel like very quickly clear communication comes. Something gets said that needs to be said. Something moves forward in the direction it needs to move forward in. And that's when you're able to plant some new seeds. Let's see. Tell me more about that Seven of Pentacles. That's when you're able to yeah, King of Wands. You're going to be able to move forward with passion and grace, and he takes everything with him. And this is an energy of fire, of you are a fire sign. This is moving off into a place that is exciting and energetic for you again. It's you have to come out of this energy of being in your head. This is the card of going out again and partying, and sometimes it's even a little bit of like a player energy. So maybe it's time to have fun again, and leave behind this heartbreak. Maybe it's time to go out, rely on your friends, other people. Let's see, any final messages for my Aries in the universe? Yep. You're very disappointed. You just keep looking at what you've lost instead of realizing what you've still got. When you look at the empty cups in front of you, you forget you've got 2 full ones behind you, and those 2 cups are the most important ones, and you can't forget those 2 that are behind you. Forget about what was lost. It's lost, it's gone, it's done. And even though that's insanely hard to process sometimes, if you have to heal and move forward, that's the only way you're going to get to bigger and better things. Yes, came out again, the Emperor. Find your emperor within, empress, emperor, whatever it is, where you can be proud of who you are. The Emperor is somebody that people can look up to, and be that person. Remember your inner strengths and who you are. And you didn't lose anything. You lost toxicity and something that was not working for you, something that was breaking your heart and was a super heavy burden. It is absolutely time to heal, and you know it. You know it is. This is the energy you need to go into. I mean, came out a few times. It's the universe is telling you, remember who you are, what you're worth, and it's time to move forward. November is going to be, a little rough for you, but it's the other side. Once you remember who you are, you heal, and you come out of that as the Emperor, who you should be, who you always were. It's just sometimes it's not even that the other person's a bad person, you're a bad person. It's nothing like that. It's that if the time and place, it just wasn't right, and you two weren't in the right place together, you forgot who you were, and you forgot how to be the Emperor and what you're worth and what you deserve. It's time to remember that again and go forward and heal. Take this time to reflect, heal, and worry about you again. And you will find that Emperor within, I promise. It came out twice, so there's no way that you don't come out of this on top. Okay? Have a good November. I will see you soon, probably around the 11/11 portal or mid-month, somewhere around there. And take care of yourself. You need to love you a little bit again, okay? And have a good month, or at least try to. I'll see you soon.